All right, so let's go ahead and get our Balma CSS framework installed. So with Balma, you can include it with a script tag in the HTML, or you can use npm to install it. So we're going to use that method. So by the way, the console that I'm using is called CMDER right up here. If you can see the heading there, and you can right click at the bottom and create a new console. So I've done that already, as you can see right here. So I'm leaving this npm run dev up here open, creating a second one just so I don't have to keep on rerunning that, just to run an additional command to npm install our Balma. So real quickly, in the project folder, we'll type in npm install Balma and then save it as a dependency in our package.json. All right, so once that is finished, we'll go back to our app here, and Balma now is installed here in a Balma folder, and we really don't need to worry about that, but that's where it's located. So to get started, we have to actually import it, and where we're going to import it is within our basic, our starting app here component. And so the way you define this is we have two different steps to concern ourselves with. So at the very top, we're going to put this command, which is @import, and then the location. Now notice it's a Sass file. Balma does also include a CSS version as well. And if you just navigate to the node modules Balma folder, you'll be able to find out the exact location of that folder. But we're going to use Sass so that we can harness the power of Sass if you wish. Now this won't work if we save it. Instead, right here in the style tag, we have to add lang equals Sass. Now, once we do this, we can see that we have some issues here because Sass does not use these semicolons and these brackets. So we delete these. And by the way, we're not even going to need these anyways, but I'll go ahead and just save it anyhow. Now, if we check out the browser, we see we have an issue, module not found, can't resolve Sass loader. So because we're using Sass, we have to run npm again to install an additional package. Now, in order to get this work, we have to actually install 3 different packages. So npm install node-sass, Sass loader, and style loader. So style loader. Save dev to save it as a development dependency. All right, we'll go back to the other console and run npm run dev. If you already have it running, just hit Control-C and hit Y, and then run npm run dev. And it will bring back up our project. So now Balma is actually loaded here. You probably can't tell, but the font does change slightly. Okay. So we're going to go ahead back here to our project. I'm going to hit Control-B to get up our sidebar. And we're going to create a new Sass file just here in the source folder. So we'll go ahead and type in mq.sass. So the mq is just short term for media query. You can name it whatever you want. And right off the bat, we're going to create just a couple variables in here in Sass, as well as I copied, and we're going to paste some different mixins that we can use to designate for viewports like mobile, tablet, tablet only, desktop, desktop only. So first is just a primary color, which is that sort of like that teal color. And then next, I'm just going to copy and paste, and by the way, I copied and pasted this from some of the Sass files from the Balma folder in the node modules. So tablet, desktop, widescreen, full HD. This is just designating the sizes of all of them. And then I'm going to finally copy and paste in these mix-ins right here for mobile, tablet, tablet only, desktop, and desktop only. And you'll see how we will eventually utilize these when we start writing out just a little bit of custom CSS going on in the future. All right, so we'll save this. We're going to go back to our app view, and we're going to import it. All right, so to import it, again, very simple. We'll just go ahead and type @import MQ. All right, we'll save that. I'm going to copy, and we're going to go to our home view. And again, we want to make sure style lang equals Sass is added here as well. We can just delete all this stuff for now. And we're going to import that. And by the way, we have to change that because we're up one folder there. We'll save that, copy this, go back to our FAQ. Style equals lang. Oops, sorry. Lang equals Sass, rather. And import our media queries. So we'll save. All right, awesome. So now based on our mockup in the next section, we're going to go ahead and start writing out the HTML for our navigation here.